Welcome to the Learn Salesforce CPQ. My name is Pramod. Today we are going to explore about another plugin for Salesforce CPQ, that is order management plugin. The order management plugin has only one purpose: to set the order start date. So here I'm going to refer the already created a code. I'll add the link to this particular code into the description, so you can refer this code from there. So as you can see here, this particular class is implemented by SBQQ order management plugin, and it has only one method called get order started with return type of date field. So here you can inject the logic to set the date for your order. So for routine work, whenever sales rep create an order on top of your quote, it will take, let's say, a 2 days date, or depend on like when the quote was created and when the order is created. Depend on that, it will take that start date for particular order. But in some scenarios, we might need to generate the order now, but we need to set the future date as the order start date. So that time, this particular plugin will help you. So here you can put some logic to get the date and which that needs to be written through this particular method. So here, as you can see in the code, it's pretty much straightforward. As I can see, only one custom field is created on the quote just to set a delayed start date or delayed start days. So we just have to create a one number field on the quote, and depend on that conditions, it will set that date, or basically it will return that date from this particular plugin. So let's copy the same code and try to replicate the same functionality. So now I'm in my CPQ org. Let me go and create a new Apex class. I have already created one custom field on the quote object. This one, a delayed start days. Okay. Now let me hit the quick save. Okay, the code have been updated now. So let's copy the name of this particular class. So as we know that to set up the any CPQ plugin, we need to go to the package configuration, and to the plugin tab we need to add this particular API name. So navigate to the install package. So here it is a Salesforce CPQ package. Click on configure, and here is the plugin tab. So as you can see here, order management plugin is there. Let me set the order plugin. Okay, let me hit the save. And then there is one additional setting required inside the order tab. So by default, you can see the default order start date is quote start date, right? So either you can switch to the 2 days, or let's say for current date. But if you want to use this particular plugin, and if you're planning to set some future date for your as a order start date, then you'll have to set it to the none, so that date will be calculated through that plugin, and it will set to that let's say order record directly. Okay, let me hit the save. Okay, so that's it. I mean, this is how, like, as other Salesforce plugins, the configuration is quite straightforward. You need to create a Apex class. That a class name needs to be set here inside the order management plugin, and then inside order tab you need to set the default order start date is equal to none. Okay, now let me navigate to the existing code. So here I have already created a count and the opportunity just to test the order start date. Okay, so here is that field, delayed start days. So let me put some random date here, let's say 10 days. So I want to generate the order now, but I want to start that date after 10 days now. Okay, so let me hit the save. So let's order this particular code. Order must be created. Okay, so I just navigated to the related list of that code and let me click on the order record. So if you see here, the order start date is after 10 days from now. So see, you will be having multiple options. Either you can configure some or let's say trigger a flow on a specific day to generate that code. But in sometimes you might need to create the order record right now, but you need to set the future start date. So that time this particular plugin will be helpful for you. And another disadvantage, not like the disadvantage, but the downside of this plugin is that if you are planning to split the orders through same code, and if you want to set the different start date, then this particular plugin will not help you. So keep in mind before going for this plugin. So if you have a requirement where you need to generate a multiple orders through single code, then this plugin has no use at all there. So think about that before going for order management plugin. So that's it for this video. It's quite straightforward, very simple to set up. Thanks a lot.